You are listening to Christian Audio's production of 40 Days with the Holy Spirit, a journey to experience His presence in a fresh new way, by R.T. Kendall. This book is read by Shaun Grindell. This audio recording was produced in 2016 by Christian Audio, which owns the copyright. No portion of this recording may be reproduced for any reason without prior written consent from Christian Audio. This edition issued by contractual arrangement with Charisma, originally produced in English as 40 Days with the Holy Spirit, a journey to experience His presence in a fresh new way. Copyright 2014 by R.T. Kendall. All rights reserved. Please visit christianaudio.com, facebook.com/Christian Audio, or twitter.com/Christian Audio to offer your impressions of this work and to explore additional titles. Introduction. In my book Holy Fire, I stated that there are 21 things every Christian should know about the Holy Spirit, but there is, to be sure, much more we need to know about Him. In this book I have done basically two things. 1, I have elaborated on these 21 principles, and 2, I have chosen 19 more insights from the Bible about the Holy Spirit. This brings us to 40 basic teachings about Him. Why 40? Because 40 is a number in the Bible that has had repeated significance. The flood in Noah's time came after 40 days of rain. Genesis chapter 7, verse 17. Moses spent 40 days on Mount Sinai. Exodus chapter 24, verse 18. Jesus fasted for 40 days in the wilderness. Matthew chapter 4, verse 2. He ascended to heaven 40 days after His resurrection. Acts chapter 1, verse 3. I therefore invite you to enter into a 40-day journey in pursuit of a greater measure of the Holy Spirit, not merely to learn more about Him, but to experience Him. I wrote Holy Fire to make the reader hungry for the Holy Spirit. I have written this book in order that you might experience the immediate and direct witness of the Holy Spirit in greater measure than you have ever known. There is a difference between knowing about someone and knowing that person intimately. The Holy Spirit welcomes you to enter into a close relationship with Him. I urge you to listen to this book prayerfully, one day at a time. Some might consider listening to this on their knees. Yes, you could listen to the entire book in an hour or two, but you would miss the purpose of this book. I pray that this book will warm your heart, create a greater hunger in you, and lead to your being filled with the Holy Spirit. Jesus promised that those who hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. Matthew chapter 5, verse 6. Paul prayed that we would be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. Ephesians chapter 3, verse 19. Indeed, that we would be filled with the Spirit. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 18. Each day concludes with additional scriptures for further study, as well as a prayer and space for you to journal what God is saying to you during this time. If you are doing this study as an e-book, use your personal journal or a notebook to record what God is speaking to you. May God bless you as you proceed. Day 1. The Holy Spirit is God. I begin with this stunning truth because it is the most important thing that can be said about the Holy Spirit, that He is God, fully God. The Holy Spirit is fully God as the Father is God, and as Jesus the Son is God. We know that the Father is God. This is an assumption we accept uncritically, like saying God is God. And as Christians, we equally believe and confess that Jesus is God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John chapter 1, verse 1. The Word was made flesh. John chapter 1, verse 14. And yet remained fully God. Jesus was and is God, as though He were not man, and yet man as though He were not God. God Himself calls Jesus God, for He said to the Son, "Your throne, O God, will last forever and ever."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?